Did you know that you can live longer by just doing one simple exercise? Hi, my name is Eduardo Arriaga, and today we're going to be talking about leg day and does it equal longevity? Okay, so basically, how we start with this presentation is by saying that leg day is by far superior than upper body day. Um, Honestly, like coming from the one that does powerlifting, um, I do actually prefer doing hitting leg than upper body because I like how I sweat. Or when I want to sweat, like my body produces like the the sweat and like it's more like visually like helps me mentally because like it means that I'm putting the work and it just shows. But yeah, let's get into this. So basically, how leg days actually like proven that it's been superior is by making showing that you actually can live longer by just doing exercises. Well, anaerobic to be exact, also known as leg strength training. So it actually does like lower body day. Like by doing these exercises, well, it can help you prevent diseases such as like Alzheimer's, any cardiovascular disease, and as well as of cancer. Um, it is like I don't know if it's pretty stated. I don't know what I said there. But sorry. What it it's actually scientifically proven that it helps like lower the risks. By the studies in a university. Uh, it actually as well like especially like to like women. It they're more prone to this disease, but it's called osteoporosis, and osteoporosis is basically your bone deteriorates from the inside. No, like not. Well, yeah, it deteriorates. The bone eats the bone, right? How it works is the osteoporosis. It can be fatal. Because if the bone ever gets to what's it called, like deteriorate to the point where it reaches as well, like in your hip bones, um, people that when are they've been diagnosed with osteoporosis, but as well like as the hip bone has been damaged. Basically, people that live don't live more than they usually range between 6 to 12 months that they pass away since it's a deadly disease. It can get to a point, but you can prevent it by doing strength training. Um, well, basically, yeah, like lower leg day, lower body. Um, what's it called? Oh yeah, but leg day. Going with like leg day. It being said that with what is basically what goes into a leg day. Exercises such as squat, with a barbell squat, as well as sumo squats with just a wider stance, deadlift, sumo deadlift, basically right like those leg curls. Those exercises can be divided into two. Let's say like the posterior side being the front side of your leg, being your quads. They can be targeted by simply doing like front squat, which is instead of the barbell on the back when you do regular squat, you do it in the front. And well yeah, like you put them right here, and just squat, and like with some weight added on, like it burns like a lot, like the soreness in your muscles. And as well like leg extensions helps a lot. Like you also like the way of your 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 foot is facing like inwards, and you extend, you basically work the outside of your quad, and then like middle you basically work all of it, and then if it's pointed outwards you point at the at the center at the inner side of your quad. And let's say you want to work on your posterior side, which you work your glutes, your hammies, your inner thigh, and also your calves. Is regular squat, deadlift. Um, or if I said deadlift, if oh, well, no, never mind. Um, yeah, like those they will help out a lot. Like leg curls as well. Um, they're very good workouts and are recommended as to help people just being live better. And to conclude this presentation, leg day, like how I previously stated it, is superior since it actually does help like a lot, like with your health. You're just trying to be um what's how I was saying it's basically superior since it does help with staying healthier and how actually prevent some diseases. That's just like some people who think just cardio is enough, but how strength training can be uh better. And oh yeah, and like how I said, like it like prevents diseases such as like Alzheimer's, any cardiovascular disease and cancer, and as well to a bone disease, osteoporosis can prevent them. And yeah, and with this my presentation on leg day and does it equal longevity.